What's up guys and welcome back to Mason Window Plays. Today we have a re-upload of one of the final two Let's Play series that I did on my original channel, Mason the Brock Henderson. If you want to watch me review TV shows and movies, you can check out that channel. But as we are getting to the end of the re-uploads, you can expect new uploads as soon as these two series are done. If you want updates on what type of games I'll be playing, or how to vote on the next series, or what my upload schedule will be, I'll be putting up a video that'll act as the intro for the channel, so go check that out. But with all that being said, let's get into the video. What's up guys, Mason the Brock Henderson here, back with some more of the 100 line Last Defense Academy. Last time out, we hung out with some of our team members here, and sort of waited out the days as we waited for Sire to come back and give us information about what we're doing here. But then he never came back, so Eito went out to find him, and then after we went out to find Eito and eventually saved him, we also found Sire's cut up body in a trash can. Don't know what happened to him, don't know who killed him necessarily, but it does feel like something shady is going on here. But we bring Eito back, and then we get attacked by a bunch of enemies. We get attacked by another big dragon-like thing, and then Eito joins the battle, and we managed to fight it off. We managed to take it down. It turns out to be another human, seemingly with hemoanima powers like us, and when given the choice, Hiruko decides she's gonna kill him, and I guess absorb his powers? Possibly? Don't know exactly how that works. But so that's kind of where we are now. We have one more person who's willing to fight, but we still have a lot of mysteries that we still have to solve here as far as what is going on at the school. There's some mysterious figure that seemed to be covered in the undying flames. I'm interested. I'm excited to find out more, so let's hop right into it. I got to my feet and opened the door. Standing just outside was a familiar face. That's right, somebody rang our doorbell at the end of last episode. It's been a little bit since I played, so I've kind of forgotten some stuff. Sorry to disturb you. I know it's late.
Huh?
Oh, hey Eito, what's up? Nothing. I just wanted to say thank you. With all the craziness today, I never got the chance to tell you how grateful I am. You're exaggerating. If anything, I should be thanking you for bailing us out when the commander had us pinned down. You saved my life, Takumi. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Seriously, it's fine. You don't have to go all dramatic on me. I'm not very good at making friends, so I tend to spend a lot of time in my own head. Maybe that's made me a little stubborn. Thanks to your actions, I've managed to realize something very important. Sometimes, it may seem like we're all alone in the world, helpless to fight back against the forces that control our destinies. But the thing is, we're not alone. Not really. As a group, we can accomplish so much more than we can as individuals. There's no hardship we can't overcome, so long as we have each other. Dude, enough of the sentimental bullshit. It's not that I disagree with anything he's saying, but it's so awkward hearing it spelled out like that. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond. And then there's hemoanima. If we think of it less as a weapon and more as a tool to protect one another, maybe it's not so bad after all. Yeah, I guess not. I may not know what the right thing to do is yet, but I hope we can figure it out together. By combining our strengths, our skills, and our knowledge, I'm sure we can make it through this. I'll fight alongside you from now on. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. You can count on me, Takumi. Having said his piece, Eito extended his hand toward me, an expectant smile on his face. Shaking hands at this point felt a little redundant, not to mention overly formal. Embarrassing as it was, I still appreciated the gesture. I grasped his hand and gave it a firm shake. Thanks. Same here. Alright, I just wanted you to know that. Thanks for hearing me out. When I tried to say this to Hiruko, she just kind of looked at me very condescendingly. The other me started laughing hysterically at me, and then Takamaru punched me in the face when I said all this, so I appreciate you, being nice to me about this. You really need to learn who these people are, don't you? Excuse me, I think I should go. I'm starting to feel queasy again. You shouldn't have pushed yourself like this. Go get some rest. I think I'll do that. Sorry for keeping you up so late. Good night, Takumi. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you. What a little dweeb. Fighting for our friends. As corny as it sounds, Eito's right. Things are pretty bad right now, but at least we still have each other. We just have to remember that we're not alone. And so, our 7th day at Last Defense Academy, the day of our second real battle here, drew to a close. Day 8. The ding dong bing bong morning announcements. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the same. Even with Sirei gone, his automated announcements keep playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what we do from here on, now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. I will say, props to Sirei for actually recording these announcements for each individual day as well. Everything else is the same, but he does have to say what day it is that we're here. Shoma up here. Where's that little dork? There he is. Hey Shoma, how you doing?
Maybe this is a dumb question, but do you think there are any animals around here? If there are, I hope we're not frightening them or destroying their habitats too badly.
You know, I never really thought about that. The only living things I've seen since we got here are the invaders. So, Shoma, if you're concerned about stuff like that, you must really like animals, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning more about them and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. I like animals too.
Really? You're a fellow animal lover, Takumi? Oh no. That means you have something in common with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. I'll keep this a secret. The last thing you need is to find yourself being lumped in with a creepy little flatworm like me. Quick, you'd better leave before anyone sees us together. I'll disappear into the background too. I'm good at that.
Oh, he really did disappear. That's so weird. Here I thought I'd found something that would make him open up and relax a little. His inferiority complex is even worse than I thought. Gotta hope he doesn't go through a character arc, because it's gonna sound really weird talking like that and saying more positive stuff about himself. Everybody's here still. Another day, another delicious meal.
How can you eat at a time like this?
What better time is there? Now that Sirei's gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before.
That's the part you're enjoying?
It's even better if you put whipped cream on the top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Does taco rice need to be sweet?
Our conversation was interrupted by Hiruko clearing her throat, just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. Oh joy, I can't wait to hear what she's got to say. What was it you wanted to tell us, Hiruko? It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody's come up with anything yet.
Yeah, I didn't exactly like Sirei barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction.
I don't prove we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever?
Or we could keep fighting against who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to slit their wrist right across their stomach.
What? Huh? They have to slit their wrists right across their stomach? How does that work? Are they cutting their wrists or the stomach? Never mind, I don't want to know. Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not.
We don't know for sure if that's true, or we'll still get to go home when the time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you.
I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out exactly.
Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Sirei could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Sirei's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Yeah, no surprise there. Huh? Hiruko spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping it into the conversation so casually. I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later.
Wait, what? You're going to what?
I said, I'll be taking charge of the school in Sirei's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Oh, hell no! Why's it gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear, you don't need them anymore. What did you just say about hope and despair? I think there's a little black and white bear that's going to be very upset that you just said that right now.
You don't need to know why we're here, or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight.
Just fight.
Oh.
The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you'll have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so you may survive. That is what it means to be at war.
Nobody had any response to that. Hiruko's stance was an extreme one. There's no doubt about that. Nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we were in, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless.
There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose.
Oh, well, thank you for that, I guess. Cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Man, Hiruko, I couldn't even enjoy my breakfast. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Ugh. God, I could just sleep all day. Hiruko in charge. Can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off of all this. Got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. Free time! Alright, well, we should also have more people to hang out with, or at least one more. Yeah, we can now hang out with Ato. Interesting. They've got 2. She's only got 1, though. Also, where's Darumi? Oh, she's in there too. I just can't hang out with her for some reason. Alright, well, first things first, gonna upgrade. Because should be able to upgrade one of these, I think. Yes. Oh, and Ato's as well. Sweet! Yeah, so now Homicide has voltage gain 1.5. And Judge has the same thing. Alright, so it looks like I can either up my math or up my gym today. Seemingly. I don't know exactly how this is supposed to work. I think I'm gonna work on my math today. So Ato will hang out with you. Let's talk to him.
Takumi, do you think you can bring the Rationomatic back to the TRC with us?
Why?
If we had this machine, everyone would be able to eat delicious meals every day. We can't keep such a convenient technology all to ourselves. We need to find a way to take this back for the betterment of society.
Ato is always thinking of others. I can really stand to learn from his thoughtfulness. Calculation analysis went up by 3. Oh, I didn't get a point though. That sucks. Right, Takumaru once again gives gym. Hiruko also math. Anatomy, linguistics. It's interesting that some of these are only 1, some are 2. But with that in mind, probably better to hang out with the person that gives me 2, right? Assuming that's how that works. Takumaru? Takumi, want to take a ride with me? Yeah. A ride? Sounds fun. Do I just get on your bike? Huh? Hell nah. I never ride 2 asses to a seat. Then how am I gonna ride with you? Ain't it obvious? You're gonna leg it. Run beside my bike. There's no way I could keep up. I'm not trying to set a running record. I was just playing, man. I'll let you ride behind me. Just be careful not to fall off. Why didn't you just say that? After that, I enjoyed a ride with Takumaru. Ding dong, ding bong. Looks like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up late playing video games and watching random videos online until late. Oh, if only I could relate to that. I definitely don't do that at all. Moving on. I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. And so, my 8th day at the Last Defense Academy drew to a close. And now it's day 9. Ding dong, bing bong. It's morning. Hiruko's in charge now. What does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all that different from before? Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. Seems like there's a lot of people still in the rooms. Like Gaku, which I would love not to talk to, but might as well. Never mind. He's in there, but I can't actually talk to him. Hi, Tsubasa. How you doing? Morning, Tsubasa.
Yeah. Morning.
Are you on your way to the cafeteria?
Me? No, Sorry, I really gotta get going.
What's all that about? She's acting weird. You know, I just noticed, but the 5 that are not fighting are the ones that are all here. I wonder if they're maybe planning something? Yeah, it feels like maybe a rift is starting to form here. Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh?
Is it just me? Or are the ones who are missing the cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right.
They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today?
Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore.
You know, I did wonder if there was going to be any sort of motivation for them to fight. I can see Hiruko's going to go ahead and take up that mantle since Tsire's gone now. Huh?
What? Why would you do that? Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anyone who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities.
Isn't that pretty harsh, though?
The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine.
Let up on what exactly?
You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood?
Without waiting for an answer, Hiruko got up to her feet and left, as unshakably confident as ever.
Damn! It's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness!
Hey! It does sound pretty Spartan.
I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse.
Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us get any real choice here. It's like Hiruko said, that's what being a war's all about. I get you, though. Such a thing is going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on him. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. I'm worried about what else Hiruko might be planning. But it's been a couple of days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get antsy. I'd prefer to not just sit around. Okay, time to hang out with some more people. Wow, the 5 of them are just staying in the rooms though. Alright, so something I'm gonna do, I just made a save. I'm gonna hang out with Darumi and see what she gives me as far as stats. I won't make this my actual hangout, so I'm just gonna skip through all this. Oh, I just saw she made me play an erotic game, that's nice. So creativity went up by 6. So if I hang out with Takamaru, endurance and mobility went up by 3. Interestingly enough, nothing is actually showing up here. Like, I thought I would see some sort of change, but I'm not actually seeing that. I actually don't really like that. I don't know if that's a glitch or what's going on, but... So it seems like hanging out with somebody who has 2 icons instead of 1 gives you 3 of each, or if you hang out with the 1 person, they'll give you 6 of 1 of those 2. Alright, well I checked, and both mine and Darumi's weapons can only be upgraded if we have high linguistics, whereas for math it's Ato and Hiruko, which, I mean, she's already super powerful anyway. Because both Darumi and I both need linguistics, I'm gonna go ahead and hang out with her.
Takumi, come play a game with me!
Alright, let's play. Let's see what this erotic game is.
I really love old school eroge.
Eroge? Eroge, maybe?
Eroge from the old days are more like supernatural objects than games. The madness of the creator, the uninterrupted total pathos, the absolute gutty bag of fetishes under the guise of a game. Playing games like that make something burn inside my chest. They make my soul shriek with excitement, like yeah!
Darumi!
Anyway, That's why you have to play one of my favorites. You'll totally love it, I swear. Okay? Deal?
We can't play a game like that. We're supposed to be in a school.
Shut up and stop acting like a teacher's pet. Show me your soul.
Oh my god. After that, I was captured by Dotomi and forced to play an erotic game. My creativity apparently went up by 6. But I think I lost a part of myself today. Everybody's still in the rooms. Dotomi is in the cafeteria. I guess hang out with her again. Try to up my linguistics.
Wanna eat some snacks with me, Takumi? I hate eating full meals. It's too much work. I'm fine having snacks for all 3 meals.
You get sick if you eat only junk. You should really get some more nutrients.
I don't wanna. Nutrients will just keep me alive even longer.
Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
No? Getting old is as pathetic as a boring manga that just keeps getting published forever. It's better to burn out spectacularly than fade away. I think living a short, fleeting life is so cool.
She thinks it's cool to neglect her body. Can't say I understand how she thinks. But my creativity apparently went up by 6. Ding dong, bing bong! It's that time again, huh? Hiruko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day in the last defense academy.
Get ready. Wow! Look at you guys, making it into double digits.
Oh, look, something a little new.
In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
Hey! Who knew he automated some rooms to open up on certain days? That's so kind of him.
I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
Yeah, about that. New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation is going to happen, though. I've only been here 10 days. Feels like a lot longer. I'm really just getting started. And without Sire, there's a chance we could be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the Tokyo Residential Complex. Back to Karawa.
Hey!
It'll all work out somehow. It always does. The morning announcement said the rec room and leisure lounge have been unlocked now. Maybe I should go check them out. Okay. That sounds fun. Rec room probably has some arcade games, stuff like that. All these guys still in the rooms. Ah, yep, here they are. Leisure lounge. Ooh, might it have a pool? Hey Takamaru, how you doing? Came by to check out the leisure lounge. When I saw Hiruko, I figured I'd better back off. It's bad enough dealing with her shit when everyone else is there. I don't think I could handle her on my own. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. Oh, look at you. Looking more than skin deep. Good for you, man. They have a casino? Oh god, I'm gonna lose all my money. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. A casino at an academy? I don't think that's normal, Takumi. No.
Hi, Takumi. You're scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. It's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore eroges or anything.
I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that Surei's not here to tell us how it all works?
Don't worry. He left behind some manuals and stuff. Ado's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all the big words, or small ones, or phonemic awareness in general, really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary.
She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of shortcomings. Alright, tell me about it, Ato. Ato's intently scanning the pages of that book. Wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Ooh, the big present. Oh, that. What exactly is that? Doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a gift-o-matic. Really? Another o-matic? God, Sira, you're so lazy with the naming. A gift-o what now? Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the gift-o-matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. The item you requested pops out whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps. I probably butchered the pronunciation of that.
Esprit de corps.
That's about the size of it. A gift-making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics.
How about gory movies? Are games that were banned for being too extreme?
Yes, actually. Seriously? It really is extensive. It sounds like magic, or alchemy maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revivomatic is just as much of a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. Differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. This is a device that can create all sort of gifts. How does it even work? Slot machine? Looks like a slot machine. Okay. I was really confused. I was like, looks like a slot machines. Looks like a slot machine you see casinos. It's supposed to be a school, right? You were the one that said it wasn't weird. Darts, huh? Not right now. Oh, come on, man. Darts could be fun. Ping pong. They've got a tennis table here. Not that I'm in the mood for games right now. Why not, man? Could be fun. Alright, now the leisure lounge. Wonder, am I the only one that says leisure? I know some people say leisure. Anybody watching this, how do you pronounce it? Leisure or leisure? I'm curious. This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. And a gym. Let's go, I'm gonna get buff. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? Oh, I definitely would. It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. Guess even Hiruko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. It's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiruko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. A rec room and a leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does this school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? Still have some free time today. What should I do next? That's a good question. The rec room has been unlocked. You can now make gifts. By giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Give your classmates different kind of presents to find out what they like best. Interesting. You need BPM materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained in treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story. Alright. Well, I guess let's look and see what's available to us at the moment. What all I need? Splatter movies. Well, I know who that's for. I do have enough to make that one. A book cover. I don't know who that would be for exactly. Glasses stand. Might be for Eito or Hiruko. Folk song compilation. Okay, I was curious about the ones that are locked off. So get pressed flower to unlock. Stardust to unlock. Gold bar. Get coating. What are some of these filters? Oh, interesting. So everybody has preferred items here now. So accessories, food, items. I don't know. This is interesting. I guess first thing we can do is make this splatter movie. We can give it to Doremi later. I don't know if this is the best thing to do here, but might as well. Because we need to up her linguistics anyway.
You know me so well. Have you been stalking me?
Why would I want to... You know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to answer. Creativity went up by 20! Whoa. Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades. You can check each character's preferred items in the report cards, and you'll be given hints as you do your student activities. There is a first-time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time, so gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. Interesting. So my creativity is slowly going up, but my literacy still hasn't done a thing. Okay, splatter movies. So I guess this means that I know she prefers an item, so I know what to filter, but I still don't know exactly what that is. I don't know, I'm still trying to piece that whole thing together. I think I will hang out with her at least one more time. I do feel like I need to go out and do some collecting though, just because, I mean, I'm already running a little low on items anyway, but the fact that I can also look for stuff that will help me make more gifts, it's pretty tempting. But we'll hang out with her one more time.
Takumi, come act in this movie I'm shooting, okay?
Okay.
Look, look what I made with the Gift-O-Matic. I can use this video camera to direct my very own movie. I'm gonna make the nastiest, most messed up splatter film ever made. Send the TRC into total spiral terror. So I need you to act into my movie as a corpse.
A corpse?
Yep, all you have to do is die on camera. Just plunge a knife into your belly and gut yourself.
I'm not gonna commit seppuku for your movie. Besides, it has nothing to do with acting.
It's fine. I can just bring you back with the revival-matic. Filming starts now. I have the set ready over there.
I'm terrified. Ran as fast as my feet would carry me. Your experience unlocked the keyword video. Okay, interesting. Creativity went up by 6. There's my linguistics up. Keywords can be used to create new gifts. Try out different keywords to see what you can come up with. There we go. I wondered what that hashtag all was for. This is what it's for. Ended the day with a ding dong bing bong. Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. Hope they're okay. I doubt Hiruko would stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move gonna be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. That's a great mindset. There's nothing I can do to help this situation, so I'm just not gonna do a thing. Nothing else to do, I got into bed. Then in a few minutes I was fast asleep. We were moving right along. Day 11. Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Oh, sounds like somebody's here, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Oh god. I'm nervous. Hello? I took a few hesitant steps toward the door, took a deep breath and opened it only to find... Oh my god, she's here to kill me.
Takumi, you didn't film your dying scene, so now I'm gonna have to film it myself.
Doremi? Is something wrong?
Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you wanna come die with me?
Huh?
Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 die.
Drop the beat. Sorry. What? Hey, hold on a minute.
Just kidding! Man, you should have seen your face. You've been darumied, brah. How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? Thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up.
Hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway?
I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria.
Really? Hiruko's letting them back in?
Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once?
Got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I could give you a hand.
Gracias, muchacho. Now I would have to go through it with my contingency plan. Oh well, it's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye!
Oh, what a great way to start my day. Naomi waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. Better get going. Hey, little whiny crybaby, you want to come eat? This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door. Ding dong! After a little while, the door slowly opened.
Oh, it's just you. What do you want?
Hiruko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria.
For real? Us too? What's she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. It's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight.
No, not really.
I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought.
I get what you mean, but...
Fine. Hiruko wants us in the cafeteria, I'll go. But it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck.
After several dramatic groans and a couple of kicks to his face from my foot, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. We're the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it.
Tsubasa. I wanted to save the better of the two for last, I guess.
This is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the bell by the side of the door.
Ding dong!
A little while, the door opened with a clatter.
Takumi? What is it?
I'm on messenger duty. Hiruko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria.
All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back?
Hiruko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize? She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately.
Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiruko we're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me.
Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Alright, I've done what Dotomi asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiruko getting us all together, though? Can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next.
Alright, what are you two doing here? Miss Shizuhara wants us in the cafeteria, yes? Miss Amamiya told us already. Whatever she might have to say, it won't change our position. My dear sister and I don't mind starving if we have to.
But...
Don't worry, sister dearest, we won't have to go hungry for long. I've got it all planned out. Just let me handle everything.
Alright, okay.
Good girl. Now let's go to the cafeteria and see what happens.
Ima's got it all planned out, huh? I don't like the sound of that.
If I had to guess, Kako's gonna join us next. Because I think she's fine with fighting. She's gonna get sick of being told what to do. That's just my guess. Because he's definitely very controlling as a brother.
Alright, everyone's here. Guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiruko up to this time?
Hey, can we get something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps.
Of course. I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them, or have them raw if you prefer.
You are totally heartless.
Hiruko, please, give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well. Help yourself to dry bread, 1 per person. Just 1 slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator. That doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away.
Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else.
Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today.
I guess so.
So why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Imo, Kako, and Shoma, the non-fighters as we've been calling you. I have decided. You're going to leave this school.
What do you mean leave?
You're kicking us out? Kicking you out. What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave on your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us a lot of trouble? What? Right now?
Interesting.
Hiruko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only. To fight. Anyone who can't, or won't, do that has no place here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose.
What? As decoys?
Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better.
You can't just use us like that!
You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourself useful.
Even then, I doubt I'd make much difference. I'll just be getting stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it.
Hey, Hiruko, are you for real right now?
You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading this school, and what I say goes. Don't think. Don't argue. Just obey my orders.
What a bitch.
But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Well, you see, now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave.
Seriously? Right now?
If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary.
Oh, wait. Hiruko, please. This is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time?
Time for what?
Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know?
Alright, you've got 5 days.
Huh?
5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us, or leave forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear or going back on it later.
What kind of test?
You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today.
Jeez. Oh man. She's probably even worse than Sire would be, with her customary brusque attitude. Hiruko said all she had to say and left without another word.
This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends.
Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. I can't wait to get rid of you.
That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiruko to change her mind.
Come on, man. You don't think she's gonna back down now?
Oh, we still have to try.
Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight.
Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds.
I know. Jeez, it's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me.
You know what, Gaku? I'm fine with this. You can leave. Everybody else, though, I'm concerned about. Well, Ima, you can go too. But everybody else, I'm really concerned about.
Whatever. I'm done.
This school, this war, the whole saving humanity thing, it can go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I'd better end up a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself and acting like a little bitch, Gaku stopped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiruko had been.
He sure is freaking out, huh?
I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me.
No, Shoma. You're better than he is.
But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war?
Don't talk like that. You can't just give up.
I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle, it's an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it.
Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma.
I get where Hiruko's coming from, you know. It's not fair for us to hang back and let you all do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen.
She keeps saying that. She makes it sound like it's not a choice for her to not fight. Like she's saying she physically can't fight, and I don't really understand why exactly.
Tsubasa. I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It's probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway.
That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there. You know that.
Yeah, but at least then it'll be all over. At least then we won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore.
I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Outsky. Why did you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly.
What should we do, brother dearest?
Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine. Keep your secrets. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll all be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from invaders. I really want to punch this guy in the face. She is very clearly uncomfortable with all of this as well, so he needs to be taught a lesson. Somebody punch him in the face, please. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and buskin masks. I'm gonna have to look that up. I have no idea what that is. Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight. Not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
I don't think Hiruko is bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. Got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do?
She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think?
Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiruko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in? She was planning to give us that time all along? We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't know. It's really hard to get a read on her, if I'm being honest. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way.
Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seem like they were gonna budge on this.
Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? They don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little.
Attempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple.
So we gain their trust with food and try to convince them to fight.
Sounds like a major hassle. Alright, who do we get to do this?
In response, all eyes in the room turn toward me. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them.
All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing. And you just know darting me will only make it worse.
Yay! I don't even have to come up with my own excuse.
We'll still help you any way we can, of course.
Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do.
Heck, it'd only reverse your social links with us if you tried to do it all yourself at this point.
What? Thanks, guys. Got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eito, Takamoto, Dorumi, and I went back to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. I don't know. She's the most reasonable of all of them, but she's not talking as if she doesn't want to fight. She's talking as if she cannot fight. I don't know why, though. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. Oh man, I was going to use this time to try to go on a little bit of a mission out there, but oh well. Alright, Tsubasa, can I come in? Ding dong. I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened.
What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiruko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone.
Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry.
Are those sandwiches for me?
Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiruko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in?
Of course, come on in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi.
What am I, consolation prize? Oh, this is interesting. Got a little bit of a mechanics shop in here. The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches.
This is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread again. Makes my mouth feel like sandpaper.
She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute.
Ooh, I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today.
Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiruko banned you from the cafeteria?
Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time?
No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls.
Really?
But in exchange, would you open up to me?
Huh? Open up to you about what?
The reason why you won't fight. If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me.
Yeah, I should have expected this. Is that what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information?
Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from.
Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm gonna want some more moist bread later.
She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts.
Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing.
What do you mean? Tsubasa?
I can't keep it down.
Keep it down?
When I get nervous, it comes out. Not just a little bit.
Hey!
When what comes out? I don't understand what you... Takumi. You've seen her get sick whenever she thinks about fighting. Come on, man. Use your brain.
Puke! I puke, okay?
Uh-huh.
That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl.
Well, I'm getting really concerned that this is somehow somebody's fetish somewhere, and that's why it's ended up in a game like this. I don't even want to think about it. We're gonna move on. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. Yeah.
That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. You really want to get showered by my puke?
See, that line, somebody out there, right? Like, that's... Why else would they put that in this game? It's disgusting.
Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes?
Stop talking. Could you take medicine or something?
It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, and none of them worked. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders?
Yep. Are you okay?
Oh god, no! No, I can't keep it!
Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. At least we didn't have to watch, like, a little screen capture of that. She immediately pushes me out of the room, tears welling in her eyes. Whew. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. There's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. Didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. Only I can find a way to suppress her nausea. How though? Puking is... puking? Aito, how long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is this about puking? Oh god, I gotta talk about this now. I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles. This doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, but... I proceeded to tell Aito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see. So that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's gonna vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. Do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that? What about using that gift-o-matic in the rec room? The gift-o-matic? Yeah, they don't have them here. We just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the gift-o-matic. Ah, fashionable sick pouch. And it doesn't require any items. Or materials. That's fantastic. A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. Tsubasa is sure to open up if we give her this as a present. The materials we'll need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so Aito and I split up to gather the materials we needed to make the sick bag. Interesting. Now, where to start? Guess I'll just ask everyone. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. You might also need to go exploring to get the materials you need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Okay then. The roomie's on this floor? Here she is. Doremi, do you have a fashionable pouch? You do, could I have it?
I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup into my bag. I even throw my mirror in there, raw dog. So I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface.
You know, that doesn't surprise me, honestly. Right. You should be careful. I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess it's not the case. Although, to be fair, Doremi is kind of a special case.
I mean, I might not have one, but I got some ideas where you might find a pouch.
Oh, really?
Back around where I found Aito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. I memorized where it was so I could go maybe pick up something from there later.
Can you tell me where it is? Got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shop from Darumi. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. Hi, Takamaru. You got some ideas for me? I just remembered you were into like decor and stuff like that, so maybe you have a fashionable pouch. How's it going, Takumi? Getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling she will choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Grandpa's workshop, huh? Should file this information away. Might help me convince her. By the way, Takamaru, do you know where I can find a fashionable pouch? What? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. What? I don't buy that. I feel like you would know. Oh god, I don't want to talk to you too. Eito? Look, Takumi! I found a plastic bag! Nice one, Eito. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. Feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. He did just find one of the items after all. I'm curious to know more about why he was in the hospital. Feels like it's gonna be important later. Oh god, these two.
A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before.
Not even once? We don't even carry around bags or wallets.
We would only be targeted by robbers if we did.
We tie all of our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart.
Yes, we literally keep things on our person.
Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister dear. I'm just gonna punch you in the face now.
We were pressed up very close.
What kind of horrible struggles did these go through? I know it's just a typo and they're supposed to be did these two go through, but when you say it like this, what kind of horrible struggle did these go through? Oh my god.
You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh.
Thanks, I'll do that. While I didn't find a pouch, I managed to get some string. That's progress, at least. Eito's gonna be like, man, I can't believe you found that when I was searching for it. That sucks. I wanted to find it. Well, we got string in a plastic bag. Came up short on the fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darumi told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Eito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Huzzah! And this also accounts for what I wanted to do, which is go out and explore anyway, so. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Wait, is it just gonna be us? I feel like we need more people. Is this not gonna be an actual exploration? Just gonna be the two of us? Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing on one will grant you a key item needed to unlock a gift. By obtaining key items from treasure chests, you'll be able to make new gifts with the Gift-O-Matic. Many characters' preferred items can be made from key items, so try to land on treasure chest spaces whenever you can. Okay, let's head for the cosmetic shop. Somewhere around the spot where we found you. Then that should be in that direction. Ah, and there's a treasure chest space on the way. There's another one down here. There's one over here. A couple behind some fire here. I'm wondering, because they have like the level 1 fire, the level 5 fire. I wonder how you're supposed to upgrade that. I don't know if that's going to be something brought in later, possibly. Oh, crap. Ato took some damage, but we got a small flower. Let's go. Sorry, Ato.
Yes!
Oh, shit. I just lost 20% chance of finding BP. This is not going well. Hey, got some scrap parts.
I'll take this with me.
Got a 4-leaf clover.
We did it.
Yes.
What?
Got a torn dress. There we go. Fashionable pouch. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. Cool. And we got a torn dress as well. Not exactly the day out that I wanted it to be, but it's fine. Got a few things. Hell yeah. Crafting complete.
Aha!
Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. Comes to it, you're gonna have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah? What's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo residential complex. The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back at the Tokyo residential complex. So someone like what Kato is to me. Not only did we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. It seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point in being negatives. I'll go swing by her place then. So that's why we had the one conversation about her grandfather's shop. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? Oh, God. I should have saved. I hope I'm not gonna screw this up. Say the right things to Tsubasa. She shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing the left analog stick twice. Number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase. Bring this gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again for the last failure point. Thank goodness. So don't worry and just do your best to persuade Tsubasa. I was worried since, this is not just Danganronpa involved, there's also Zero-Scape involved. There's a chance, in my mind, that we might not convince everybody and maybe they would get sent out, and that would just be one possible storyline. But anyways, let's do this. Whoa. Begin persuasion. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire. Puke flies farther than you think. Plus, it smells and...
Just use the sick bag. Perfect.
Just use that sick bag.
What? This is a sick bag?
Where are my bullets, game? I want to shoot bullets at people, though. It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch.
I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public.
If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
You don't need to be afraid anymore.
Hell yeah. Boom, 30%. So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa?
I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight.
Well, why not? Your puking issue should be solved by now.
I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me.
Of course. What Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone will see her do it.
I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed. There's a part of me wants to get out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment.
I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer.
I needed to eliminate Tsubasa's hangups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. Gotta try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette.
That's a cool
All the
nickname.
bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and
We wouldn't make fun of
it made
you.
me sad. I'd cry in secret.
I don't
and
feel like
puke
that's
some more.
enough.
That's why I decided before I went to middle school to avoid any situation that made me nervous. To live an easy life free of any puke. That's why I can't fight. Because if I fought, I would definitely puke. I think that if I puked in front of everyone here, the same thing would
I'll
happen
puke
again.
you.
They would be repulsed and give me a mean nickname. I'd rather die somewhere on the streets than be ostracized and called Pukette again.
Maybe this one. Good. So it's not perfect.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean.
Don't worry, they're all
What
good
if they
people.
gave me another cruel nickname?
Yeah.
If someone ever
Right,
called me
Hiruko,
Pukette,
good people.
I'd probably
Dorumi,
puke and
good
cry
people.
on the spot. No, I'm too scared.
I'll
I
puke
can't
too.
do it. I don't want to get ostracized for puking anymore.
Oh. That was it.
Anyway, just give up trying to get me to fight. I'm way more scared of getting teased than fighting invaders.
Tsubasa's terrified of being teased and ostracized by the others. If I don't eliminate that worry for her, she'll never agree to fight with us. I have to get her to understand that I'll never abandon her. Okay, fine. I didn't
Do you
think
want to know my nickname in grade
I didn't
school?
think the puking thing, like
It
I'll
was
puke
Pukette.
too,
It was
like
in
that
the
didn't
past,
sound
funny
like the
for me
right answer,
puking.
but
Do you know
that's
how much of an
I
impact
guess the right
puking
one.
can have on
Alright, well
again?
I'll puke with you.
Maybe-
Perfect.
I'll puke with you.
What? What are you talking about?
If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for puking.
They're gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now if you want me to.
Well, what are we doing? Tsubasa stared at me as if she was trying to figure me out. Gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly her expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
What? Hey, that's not incorrect, but it's rude.
Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this?
Aw, she's laughing now. It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. Music's picking up a little bit.
I don't know how long it's been since I've had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking.
I would have never imagined this. Tsubasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually really troubled. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. Sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely.
Oh, wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case?
Should I not be?
Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong.
A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs, if memory serves. Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic.
Huh?
Do you mean your grandpa's workshop?
How did you know that?
Takamaru told me. You hung out there every day, he said.
Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place where they can belong.
Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. It must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Kato is to me, then... Do you mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? If her grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be her reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop.
see.
Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but
That's
Grandpa
enough
would
for a
always
minute.
cheer me up with his belly laughs.
That's awful.
Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa. Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he
Grandpa's
never
really
kicked me
nice.
out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker.
That seems like the best answer to
He'd
me.
always look after me.
Oh, it was only good? Damn it.
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world. He's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day
You know, his
take over
workshop
his
might get
workshop.
destroyed.
I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Oh, okay. Guess that was the only thing to say.
His workshop might get destroyed.
What? Well, why?
Remember what Sire said? We don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Your friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex? If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit.
But wasn't he just lying?
As shady as Sire may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true.
So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too?
It's entirely possible.
No way!
Tsubasa was at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
Yeah.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect what matters most to us. Together.
And protect what matters most to us together.
Yeah. Oh no, I broke her into a million pieces. I'm so sorry, Tsubasa. Oh, she's still alive. We're good. Persuasion complete.
Fighting to protect humanity? To protect my grandpa and his workshop? Can someone like me really do that?
Of course you can. You don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together.
I'm not making any promises. I'm gonna need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want. what I need to do to make it happen. Is that okay?
Sure, that sounds great.
Okay, and thanks, Takumi.
Well, that was sweet. Glad we managed to get through to her. I'm kind of surprised. I thought she would take a little bit longer to convince, but... I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. You know, I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, alright, which of these 4 seems the most likely after Tsubasa? Like, not Gaku. He's the least likely to do any of this. And then all of a sudden, Gaku's up on the screen, and he's the most likely to hear me out. This game does not. Nope, dumb. I don't want to talk to this little piece of shit. I don't... okay, here we go. He doesn't seem like a bad... Sorry. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. I can't say it. I can't say this line. It's too stupid. I'm just gonna skip it. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grabbed the sandwich offering and headed over to Gaku's room. Oh, this is... It's gonna be pain. Oh my god. Of course you live like a little slob. Ugh. Why? Can't we just leave him to die, please? Come on, game.
Huh? Why won't I fight? 'Cause I'm scared, obviously.
After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight.
I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of school than have to fight them.
You get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then?
I'm telling you I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose.
It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in Tokyo Residential Complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed.
People I care about? I don't have anyone like that.
What? But your family?
I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in.
Found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know.
Whatever. I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all that bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo Residential Complex.
But are you sure? The Tokyo Residential Complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have a family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die.
I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number 1. Okay, we're done here. Go home.
Wait, hold on. Just hear me out.
I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk.
Money?
Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo, shoo!
Whack. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. That's when I decided, I don't give a crap about this little piece of shit, and I'm just gonna leave him alone and let him die. I'm fine with this. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. Nobody has money here. We're basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. But what will get him to open up to me? What's something he wants? Something with monetary value. No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. God, I'm not looking forward to this at all. Take a look at the archive real quick. I think we stopped at Commanders? Or, I don't remember where we stopped reading this. I think we stopped at Undying Flames, if I'm not mistaken. Continue on with corpse recovery drones. Part of the automated defense system, these machines convey fallen students to the infirmary for treatment and revival. They spring into action the moment they detect a member of the Special Defense Unit's life sign cease. They're only effective within the wall of fire. Venture off school grounds, you're on your own. Machine in the school infirmary that is indispensable to the war effort. By harnessing the power of hemo-anima, it can return the dead to life. However, it will only work if the person in question has been dead for long. Oh, interesting. So that might be an issue later on in this game, where somebody dies but we don't know about it, and then by the time we find their corpse, it's too late. But then again, it's supposed to detect whenever somebody dies. Is it automated or no? Not entirely sure. But anyways, fire extinguisher. These machines can be used to temporarily put out a section of the undying flames. This allows students to slip through the wall of fire and explore the outside world. Like most technology at Last Defense Academy, hemo-anima is what allows the fire extinguishers to work their magic. Defense room. Last heart of Defense Academy, defended by an imposing door covered in undying flames. The invaders must be kept out of this room at all costs. If they get their hands on what's inside, mankind's extinction is guaranteed. We'll definitely be seeing what's behind this door. It'll probably be one of the big plot twists at the end of this game. VR training machine. May look like something you find in a video game arcade, but this is actually a state-of-the-art training device. Students can use it to experience virtual reality mock battles, sharpening their skills and strengthening their hemo-anima. Then the Gift-O-Matic. Machine capable of creating a wide variety of items. Just select the item you want and insert the required materials. It's as simple as that. The items made by the machine can be given as gifts to strengthen your bonds with your teammates. Alright, well with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here for now. It's taken a very interesting turn, because I figured this would be a situation where one at a time we start getting people to join the fight and help us, because that's just how the game seemed to be set up. But now with this ultimatum that's been given by Hiruko, it kind of feels like maybe we'll be getting everybody to start fighting now? I don't know, it feels kind of weird, if I'm being honest. Not bad, but just not what I was expecting, so maybe this won't go how we're thinking it will. Maybe it'll kind of be a situation where we do manage to persuade everyone to stay and fight, but then they all change their minds because of something that happens later. But yeah, I will say though, I'm not at all looking forward to trying to convince Gaku here to fight, because he and Ima are both the worst. Like, there are some characters in Danganronpa games that have been annoying. Nagito is one that definitely is near the top of this list. And there are a few others, like Tenko could get kind of annoying. Kyoko and Mikan could get kind of annoying at times. There are some, though, that are just bottom of the barrel, despicable, and I don't want them around. The one that stands out the most is probably, what's his name, Teru from DR2. He's just a little piece of shit, so interested in screwing everything that's around him. I'm not a fan of those type of characters, but Gaku and Ima here, Gaku's just awful. He's assuming the worst about everybody. He's only in it for himself. He thinks he's so pitiful and all this stuff, and he wants pity, and he wants people to treat him better, even though everybody's not been treating him poorly, really. And then Ima's just really controlling as a brother, and makes a lot of creepy comments that make me uncomfortable. So far, we've not seen anything from Kako to show that she is on the same level as Ima. She doesn't really turn him down or push back that much, but then again, they've only had each other for so long, so she might not think it's weird. I don't know. It's just very, very odd. Not a fan of either of these two characters. So this one's definitely going to be rough. Whenever we go to convince Ima, that one's going to be rough. But it's part of the story, so what we're going to have to do. With all that being said, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Really helps me out, lets me know that you guys are enjoying the series as a whole, as well as leave a comment down below if you have any tips or tricks, or if you just want to tell me how bad I am at this game, that's fine too. Also check out the channel, we have a lot of reviews on here, as well as some other Let's Plays, so check those out if you have time. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.